just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Oh, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
That one ripped. And he brings it into the warning track. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Wouldn't chase that time. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay.
One down, bases empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Mookie Betts blasts one out. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
That one is absolutely belted. Caught just shy of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tavares going after it. Brings it in for the third out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Bobby Miller. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. One up, one down. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Not shortstop. Seager.
And another ball.
2-1.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. Adolis Garcia to bat next. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Rolls across the diamond, and Garcia is out. And it's a new inning getting started. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And
so out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And he'll keep it for just the 1.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, James Outman. The 1-1. Maybe a 2 ball, 5. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Off to Simeon.
Well, that was clearly a dummy play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Right side, Garcia moving under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. 1 left for L.A., but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Evan Carter. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second. Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count 1-2.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. 1 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard, and next for LA, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1. That one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Back. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Grant Anderson will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 65.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Anderson.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Max Muncy. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Smith at first, 1 gone. Right-handed reliever on the ground to first, and it stays fair. Smith around second, headed for third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's
Wouldn't
the ball.
chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ripped on a line. Carter racing over to make the catch.
Now batting.
So first and second with 2 outs. Chris Taylor down. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. 1 run across.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip along.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, David Robertson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Good eye right there. Taylor on second. Hayward at first. 2 out of the inning. Freeman hits it in the air. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and they're down to their last out. And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. 1-1 now. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.